Hi everyone. Just joking. I'm not a robot, I'm a human. And I'm here at Money 2020 where AI for sure is the buzzword. As such, the Paypers has gathered payment and technology experts to uncover everything about AI, whether it's risk or opportunity, we got everything covered.
AI is technology that helps computers simulate how humans solve problems. And then generative AI is a subset of that. Rather than retrieving information, it takes a look at prior history of information, which is actually translated into tokens, and then uses that to generate new information and new intelligence or additional tokens. And it can take any form. Generative AI can produce text, it can produce video, it can produce multimodal.
We've been using AI for 20 years to ensure the safety and security of the network, and that which we do with the AI changes over time. So originally we only had the transactional data asset to use to train our models, but now we have device fingerprinting data, so it's IoT data, we have digital identity information, so we're now able to provide better safety and security to our network and to the payment ecosystem.
I think you need to be aware of the dangers of GenAI. So one is, we've seen out there the number of deep fakes and the impact it has on society. We've seen that through the US election. There are certain things that we're looking out for right now. So then really be aware of what dangers are posed outside and be responsive and reactive as much as you can. We know that globally there are a lot of regulations that are coming into play. There are a lot of ethics that are coming into play. So that gives you a little bit of comfort around what you can actually, implement as controls. But be ahead of it. Be ahead of it and be proactive when you have to deal with that kind of situation.
I'm a strong fan of the AI Act and more of those kind of regulations, because at the moment a lot of companies are, everyone finds it important, but everyone has a different understanding of what responsible AI means or ethical AI means. And this really leads to standardization. And I believe standardization can really help, to ease in the end the process of getting to AI in production. And you can compare it to regulations on cars. It actually helps to define what is a seatbelt in order to have one type of seatbelt. That actually makes cars really safe instead of just saying, yeah, we need to have safe cars and then everyone doing different things. So I really believe it helps to have regulation for standardization.
There are two main takeaways. The first one, AI adoption should be focusing on scalability with this technology rather than cutting costs. The second takeaway is the winning strategy for the future. So playing the long game. How do we play the long game? I recommend three main pillars of understanding and designing a strategy for the future. The first one is safety. Second point is the security of this technology. And the third point is the ethics of this technology.
I think that very soon we will have new types of jobs or tasks that need to be developed. Examples for that is we need people that can audit code that is written or co-developed with AI. We need AI ethicists. We need even more cybersecurity professionals that are specialized in understanding what code does. We need people to develop the AI bots that we will all have. I do believe that we will have personalized assistants for different tasks.
And what's going to happen very near term is that companies are going to identify not just hundreds, but ultimately thousands of use cases for AI, which means they'll need to build AI factories. And an AI factory is really a full stack platform, everything from the hardware to the platform software to the application frameworks that help them build AI-enabled applications that best serve their business and their customers.
At the end of the day, your consumer and your employee are humans, right? And they're transforming from one role to another role. So you need to figure out how AI moves through that journey and how you incorporate that into your organization at the end of the day. So I think that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see how our lives change and how we can elevate ourselves, I think, from what we are today. Because I think there's a lot of mundane tasks we do on a day-to-day basis that I would rather not do. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and we were thinking that if we can find an AI who can load a dishwasher perfectly well, I think that's going to be $1 trillion company. So I think that's what I'm excited for.